Yo, Bidler. How you doing? Christopher Clark, sitting here. And actually, that name is what I'm here to talk to you about. If you follow me on Twitter, I've been stuffing envelopes for like 3 days. So this is me taking a break from stuffing envelopes because I really need to do something else for a second here. But just a really quick one because I gotta get back to work. But basically, I've been watching a lot of Gary's stuff, Gary Vee, a lot of stuff on personal branding and personal DNA and things like that. I feel conflicted about my personal brand. There are sort of, and on a very basic level, there are sort of two ways in which I'm known in terms of my name. To people I knew in high school and that I knew, way back then, I'm very simply Chris Clark. It's like a one-word tagline, and people actually say, "It's Chris Clark." It has to be said very fast and as one word. I've been signing blog posts, blog comments, blog posts, whatever like that for years. It just seems the natural thing to do. It's easier to type than Christopher Clark. So that's sort of one identity that I have. The other identity is sort of an identity that I've been building for myself since the 6th grade. Let me explain. In the 6th grade, when I moved to the middle school from the elementary school, somewhere in the process, a note got lost which said that I prefer to be called Chris, which is actually my middle name. And so on the first day of class, I was called Earl, completely mortified. And it's not that Earl's a bad name; it's just not my name. It's not how I roll. Somewhere in the 6th grade, I already knew I wanted to be a writer. I get called into the guidance counselor's office. They want to correct this problem, and we talk about, how do I want to be addressed? What do I want my name to be? And already thinking as an author, already thinking in terms of personal brand and in terms of how I wanted to market myself in the 6th grade, very freaky, I know. I said Christopher Clark. I really like this. This came out a lot in college, and to the point where there were some friends in college who, also interested in brevity, like my high school friends, called me E. Just very simply, "Hey, it's E!" So Christopher Clark is sort of another brand. Which one is me? That's the thing that I'm coming to. Which one is me? And so that's what I'm asking you. Is one catchier than the other? I think the problem with Chris Clark is that there are lots of Chris Clarks. It's not very distinguishable. And the problem with Christopher Clark is it's a little too long. Sounds a little too pompous, maybe. So I'm really not sure. There are lots of Christopher Clarks out there. There's a hockey player. There's a European porn star. There aren't any Christopher Clarks that I know of. So I sort of lean towards that. But when you've been building this Chris Clark identity online for years, how easy is it to sort of refine your identity? I don't know. It would be simple enough for me to, rename myself on Twitter. My Facebook account already says Christopher Clark, I think. There are lots of places where I could go either way. I own echristopherclark.com as a domain, which I'm planning on using at some point for professional purposes. I don't know. Where do you go when you have multiple online identities? I guess that's what I'm wondering. Let me know what you think.